This is Flagler Credit Union Stadium in beautiful Boca Raton, Florida. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the USF Bulls and the Florida Atlantic Owls. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, talking to Coach Hartline to start this ballgame, one of the things Coach talked to me about before the game was just how important it is to get back on track. This team is on a losing streak here, but they know they are better than what their record shows. He said if we can get out to an early start, set the tone, we are going to be just fine. He's challenged his team to focus better and communicate early in this ballgame. I'll let you know how it looks from down here on the field. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. So USF's offense to go on the attack first. And here comes Michael Van Buren. He had a tough game in that loss last time out. 3 times he threw picks and only 1 touchdown pass. Looking for a crease, it's Isaac. Works ahead for a couple, they'll stop him at the 27.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Tight end now in motion. They give it to him again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
The Bulls send out the punt unit. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So Florida Atlantic's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. Had more than 100 yards receiving, 3 scores in their victory last time out. Motion from the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Messer. There he goes. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the left side. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Trying to impose their will with the run. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Man, a lot of times offenses, they feel really good when it's 2nd and short after a good run on first down. You'll see them be aggressive. They choose to run the football, defense ready, now setting up a 3rd and short situation. Are they going to run it 3 times in a row? The defense probably going to be ready for that.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Makes the grab. At the 45 on his way. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
The old school toss play, huh? A little just toss to the right, get the running back on the run. A little bit more space, too, out wide where you can see, like, oh, where am I going to go? Where's the hole? As opposed to when you run right up the gut. So I like the mix-up. I like changing it up, tossing that fast guy and get him on the perimeter.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And, man, you got to love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The run inside. It's Bernard. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Running inside. It's Isaac. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They go to the counter. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt, wants to make a play. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, baby.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
To the air on first down. Sends it downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Fires to the tight end. Jumped on top of the pile. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that third and short.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Working that left side now. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Second down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got it. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bernard. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
The Bulls use their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? On the direct snap, it's Bernard. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
And that's a great stop by this defense. Second down and goal, getting the lost yardage play, now putting your defense in a better position for third down.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This USF offense will open this drive right here. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, the best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really...
And down he goes, trying to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. Looking for a man. It's Van Buren. Buys a little time. He's going to run it. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Bulls will punt it away on fourth down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got it. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that.
He's going to take a shot. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Made a defender miss. And after the interception, able to get it in plus territory, taking it back to the 41.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this first half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception that changes the momentum in this game. It's now up to their offense to try and score some points here before the first half ends.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. It's Odom. Breaks into the open. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida.
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first in the second half. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. The run inside. It's Bernard. Picks up the first down. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Bulls will kick it away to crank up the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Hey guys, the Owls head coach told me at the half, this home crowd is fueling their running game. Every single time the running back gets the rock, they are going crazy. The ground game has been good, and they're going to continue to ride the momentum of this home crowd.
All right, Holly.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Got a man. It's Bernard. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Bernard.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Owls with the 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Running inside. It's Bernard.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. That's caught. It's Holloway. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Owls come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Owls back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Maybe some room here. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Isaac. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The play action fake. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Takes the handoff. It's Isaac. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. The Bulls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. The offense coughs it up. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And the Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
And how about that rush off of the edge? You could tell, man, playing pass all the way. Your team has a lead. Getting later in the football game, he's just pinning his ears back, and he flies off the edge and gets the big sack.
On 3rd and long, they need a big completion. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The officials will stop play as the training staff comes out to look at this injured Bull. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll send the back in motion. He He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. That's caught. It's Johnson. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down.
You just love to see that from the quarterback. I know it's a big 3rd down, and more than anything, you want to throw a completion, keep your offense on the field. But when the defense wins and nobody's open, you got to just tip your hat, throw it away. Now a big decision coming up on 4th down.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Bulls use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Dances away to buy time. He's open on the right. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down, better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Makes the catch. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Calls his own number. Trying to get outside and nothing doing. They deny him the end zone. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. Touchdown, Owls! And they take it in for 6 more points. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to...
Turning it on! Got enough for the first. He'll go out of bounds right at the 36-yard line, and the running game making its presence felt. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Got it down the field. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this court.
And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of it.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Using his feet. Might have a chance. Past the 20. The 10. Touchdown Owls. And the route is on. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play came on a 61-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do.
He's going for the big play. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit. Just
snagged it, and there's running room. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together